Yes.
Get up and do something.
I love that.
When you get in the game changes.
That's all you want to say?
I mean, I figured you was gonna, you was gonna say a little
Y'all
bit.
don't jumping in.
I figured you gonna say a little bit. We can move back and forth. Say a little bit. We can move back and forth because I'm like.
Okay, I'm gonna start with this first thing you said. I was making sure we was all in all the right places.
All right.
Bet on yourself. Bet on yourself. One of the things that I have found with women is we find it easy, healthy women anyway, we find it easy to cheer for our sister. Mm-hmm. We find it easy to celebrate her accomplishments, and we believe she can do it. Mm-hmm. Like we're not when I tell my sister you can do it, I'm not just saying stuff. I really believe she can do it.
That's right.
And sometimes when it comes to believing that I can do it, I don't have that same level of confidence that I would have when I say she can do it.
Come on.
And so in order to bet on myself is I should have that same level, if not more confidence in me, because we both are depending on the same God to open the doors. It's through Christ that we can do all things. So if we are truly depending on him to order our steps, bring us to opportunities, to elevate us, to get us to our next level, then I should have that same level of confidence, because it's not necessarily in me. This is in Christ. It's the Christ within
Christ don't have a single favorite.
No. We're all his favorites.
Oh, that's the crazy part about it. God is so awesome and so infinite in his love that we're all favorite. That's why the favor of God is with us, because we're all his favorites. He don't pick and choose. He says, no, you all can be blessed.
That's right.
And it's up to us to get in the game and do. You cannot affect the outcome of a basketball game on the bench. Let alone in the stands hollering. Don't get me wrong. I know a lot of people say, well, you know what? The fans. Look, if the core of the team that's on the floor is not good, it don't matter. You can holler till you blue in the face. They just gonna get beat. Now the fans may play a part with momentum and shifts. Whenever the group that's on the floor, they making some strides, that your energy can lift them up a little bit when you holler, because that's proven. That has been proven that if the game is close and you're cheering them on, it does affect that team that maybe is close or that's playing well and the home team is cheering for. Right. But you cannot effectively change the game from the stands.
You got to get in the game.
You can't change the outcome on the bench.
Right.
You got to be to that point to where you like, you know what, I got to get in this game. Hey, put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. Me in, coach.
That's right. You got to get in the game.
And see, this is the thing. There are some players that in practice, they give you their practice best. But they shine when the lights on. They shine when they under a little bit of pressure.
Right.
You all know people that they work well when there's a deadline.
Right.
And there has to be a goal. Watch this. If you don't put a goal on it, you're not putting the pressure on it. If you don't put a goal on it, that means you don't have a time limit. So you may actually be en route to success, being successful because you didn't put a time limit on, you may actually run out of time before the buzzer goes off, because the buzzer may go off before you're aware, because you were not aware of the time. And everything, y'all, let's be for real, everything does have a time limit.
Let's talk a little bit about just share one or two things that you got from our trip this week, and I'll share one or two things that I got from our trip this week, and then we'll jump off. You guys, we always want you to know that where we're headed, not just in ministry, but also in business, we would love to take you with us. We offer you Jesus. We are very unapologetic about that. But I remember there's been several times that I've prayed with people, and then I read something that a pastor posted earlier today. He said the people in Los Angeles need more than our prayers and our well wishes. They need our prayers and they need our well wishes. But with 75,000 people without homes and insurances are being canceled because of the fire, they also need our resources. And so one of the things that I've learned with my Mary Kay business is it allows me to be able to offer to those who want it an additional resource, an additional tool that can increase the income in their home and that could change their life if they wanted to. It's just a resource. It's just another resource if that's what they want. And so that's what I love about this business. This week, that was one of the big ahas for me, was seeing people and how their lives have changed, buying their first homes, taking their international trips. When Gloria Mayfield Banks said, National Emeriti, Gloria Mayfield Banks said, if you don't have a passport, stand up. Now, I have my passport, but there were several people that stood up. She said, when you leave here, you need to go and get it. Because if you're going to go to the top in this business, it'll take you around the world. Because there are trips that you can earn. There's things that you can do. And one of my goals, and this is, I know this will be funny to my husband, is after this, I finished my first year as a director, to start working towards building a unit in another country. And I remember years ago, so I'm going to travel international. No, I'm not going to no other country. I'm not doing it. I just was not interested. And here I am now. Not only am I interested in traveling and doing some work in ministry, but also literally building a unit in another country, because I saw what it has done and how it opens doors and how it changes lives. And sometimes God would send you off into these other places to help people because they want it, because we're most effective. You can have food for somebody that's hungry, but if they say, I don't eat that, they ain't hungry enough. Because if they're hungry enough, they'll eat it, right? And so sometimes God will send you to the people that's hungry for what it is that you have. And if those people that are hungry for what it is that we have are in another country, then I'm willing to travel. I'm willing to do it. And we're at a season in our life now where we can. Years ago, we had 7 little kids. We couldn't do that. But we're at a season in our life now where we can travel. So that is one of my goals, to build a unit in another country. Because we're in 35 countries. So I get into one of them.
Now, you asked me a question before we got started.
Okay, the question was,
yes,
what was one of your takeaways?
Okay. If you allow me to lead in with a quote from a movie.
Go ahead and do you, boo. Do you.
There was a quote in the movie where some of you might know the movie, then again, you may not. But anyway, the quote said, no dream too big
and no dreamer
is too small. So what I saw was the culmination of dreams manifested.
That's good.
Because a lot of the women were testifying of a dream they had years ago.
Yep.
And some of them started out with, like, I knew there was more, but I was praying, God, show me that more. When the opportunity dropped in their lap and they recognized this could be the door.
Mm-hmm.
See, a lot of us pass by doors and we look at doors and we think we're not qualified for that door. That door is too big for us.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the right door for us.
Mm-hmm.
It's right now, even you might say, but that's too small of a door for me.
Mm.
You might say something along the line, but there are too many people going in that door.
That's crazy.
This business that we in generated $569 billion
yep.
worldwide.
The beauty industry.
The beauty industry.
Yep.
Let me say it again. $569 billion. And there was an increase of 6% from last year,
from 22 to 23,
which was well over $34 billion. I'm not sure on the whole whatever, but at least $34 billion increase. Now, with that being said, do you think there's a shortage of pie, or do you think there's enough pie to go around?
It's plenty of pie.
One of the things I saw with those women who dared to dream, they were standing up testifying that if you're hungry enough, like you were saying, there's enough pie out there for you.
It sure is.
You can eat as much as you want.
Yep.
Or you can eat as little as you want.
It's up to you.
Oh, matter of fact, now if you really want to be successful, you'll tell people, "Hey, come over here. By me, there's a whole lot more pie." And because you build an avenue where people can feed off that pie, they gonna bless you. You gonna bless them, and it's reciprocal.
I love it. I love it.
Because y'all got it.
And see, this is the thing. Like, we can't make income claims, right? Because you get what you put in it. Mm-hmm. You can come in this business, do nothing, you get nothing. So, you know,
nothing from nothing
is nothing, right? But what I can just share. Gloria, I'm gonna talk about Gloria again. Right, Gloria said, "Stop looking for the MVP and be the MVP."
Oh, hold up.
Go ahead.
Just in case somebody don't understand what MVP means, you got to tell them what MVP means right now.
You tell
MVP. That means you are the most valuable player in the game. You are the most valuable player.
Because he used the game analogy earlier.
On the block. You're the most valuable player to your team. Look, you ain't even got to be the most valuable player may not always, watch this, the most valuable player may not always be the best player on the game. But in that particular game or series, he made the biggest impact.
Ooh, that's good.
Well, hope y'all caught that. I hope y'all caught that.
It's real good.
Just chew on, eat it up. Hello. The most valuable players affect the most people around them.
That's good.
Those who are ahead of them, those who are behind them, and those who are beside.
When
you MVP, people they eat when you in the room. Because you bring the energy. You bring the energy.
Most valuable player. And this is the other thing. If you are an MVP, one person can take credit for creating you. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you be that, like, think of who you need to become to attract who you want. And so for me, that was so powerful. It's like, just be you. If you be you, like I say, okay, I'm in my extra season, then I'm going to attract other people to me that's in their extra season, that's not making excuses about the season or the things that they want in life. That we're at a place right now where we just are at a place of supernatural faith, and we're believing God. If God say we can have it, then we're going to get it. Like, those are the kind of people that I want to attract to me. And if that's who I want to attract to me, then that's who I have to be. And I have to be okay with being who I am.
I just want to put a little caveat there. Be the best possible you.
Yeah.
We don't, we don't need the Sunday morning you or the Saturday morning you. We need that. We need that 8 to 5 you. That you that's in work mode. I mean, understand you may play hard, but we need that you who work hard.
Right.
Because look, if you work hard, I know you know how to play hard.
Right.
But if you're playing hard without working hard, that means you're not showing up. Personal growth determines where I'm going to be today, where I'm going to be tomorrow, where I'm going to be the next year, where I'm going to be a year from now. What you put in is what you get out.
Yes, that's good. That's good. I should have brought my notebook in here. I'm trying to think of something else.
You want to go run it down?
Ooh, where is my notebook? Yeah, it's in my Consuela bag. Right there on the chair. Yeah, okay. You can go get it. It's in my Consuela bag. Since we're here, we might as well go ahead and share our takeaways. So you got to be the MVP. You got to be the MVP in order to get to your next level. And then you got to be okay with being who you are, And so when I think about our journey, the last year, August was a year, September, October, November, December. So let's talk about the last 11 months. So the last 11 months, I've been a director, an independent sales director with Mary Kay Cosmetics. And so these last 11 months have been a whirlwind. And in these 11 months, we have a unit size of 131 consultants, and 76 of them are active consultants. So they're not terminated or on the way out. And so to have built at that level so quickly, I know it's God and God's timing. And so I will tell you, those of you who feel like, well, man, I should have did that then, or I used to do that. I hear this a lot. I used to sell, Mary Kay, but I still got that stuff. I spent too much money. Then my thing to you would be, I understand.
Mhm.
Because some people did whatever they told you to do. That ain't how we build. We build differently because Mary Kay does not require you to have inventory. They do not require us to have inventory. People can they try the products and they buy the products and then they have it on hand. If you want to have inventory, you can, but it's not a requirement to be successful in this business. And I can show you several people in our unit that have built their inventory and have built it as they've gone. Because one of the things that I've learned is how to be a better steward of the resources that come into this business. So I'm newer in Mary Kay Cosmetics, but I'm not new to business. And so what the timing was so important because it allowed me to take the good, the bad, and the ugly from other things that I have learned, the things that I did and I did well, and the things that I did and I didn't do so well. And so when I came into this business as the director, as the coach for the unit, it allows me now to lead a different way to make sure that our people don't get in debt unless they choose to. Because I teach them right. It's you your own CEO, you get to do what you want to do. Okay, I got my notes.
One of my biggest and greatest takeaways from the understanding of e-commerce, meaning you got the website.
You learned that this weekend?
Listen, well, I won't say I learned this weekend. It's one of my biggest takeaways. I've always kind of said this. Now, your warehouse is as big as Mary Kay's warehouse.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
What do you mean, Troy? Well, think about it like this. When people, while you sleep, while you're playing, and they shop on your website, it's drop shipped directly to their address.
Right.
And in the warehouse, they picked it up, they packaged it, they sent it out. They got their money, you got your 50%.
Yep.
Now, if that happened 100 times at night while you're sleeping, I just threw a number out there. You and you don't even have a closet to put stuff in, but you got your travel bag that has your samples that you sell with. You just used their warehouse and made a 50% profit that night. I mean, that's one of the coolest takeaways is that your inventory cannot be depleted.
That's good. That's really good. That's a great takeaway. One of the other things that that's a couple of things is something specific I'm looking for, but I haven't been able to put my fingers on it. Just y'all, I took pages and pages of notes. Y'all already know
what that, right? About, baby? Who said that?
I don't know, but I'm gonna get it. So let's start. I'm gonna start right here. I'm looking for those who want more. Somebody type more in the comments. M-O-R-E. I'm gonna type it in too. More. I'm looking for those people who want more. And sometimes, we want more, but we don't necessarily know how to get more. You can start your business in Mary Kay for $35. Okay. So I heard the $45 option is no longer available as of January 1st. So it's either $35 or the $125.
Right.
So if you look at the shoes on your feet right now, did they cost more than $35? For most of us, they did. If they didn't cost, by the time, even if you got them on one of those sites and they were inexpensive, by the time you pay shipping and all that stuff, you don't spend $25 to $35 for your shoes. And so we say things like, okay, I need to pray about it. Well, you didn't pray about having to order them shoes. What the part that you have to pray about is what you're going to do with the opportunity. If you want to run full force, if you're going to move forward fully with the opportunity, is this going to be something that you do full time? Is this something that you're going to do part time? Do you want to be a smart shopper? So you're just going to get your products at the wholesale cost? That's the part that you have to pray about, because entrepreneurs are good at seeing and seizing opportunities. Right. Like we see it, we know this is a good opportunity. We can get in for $35. Not only do you get your website, but you get us. You get a unit. You get a group full of team members. You get support. You get whatever you need to make your business get to the next level. All of that comes with the $35. The thing that you got to pray about is how much more do you really want?
Sometimes you don't have to pray when you recognize it's a deal. What I mean by that is
right. That's what I'm saying. That's
every
what I'm saying.
order you get is going to be half price, and you get the same great quality.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a no-brainer. 50%. Watch this. What if? And this is a hypothetical. You know, you found a particular brand new car that you wanted, and the guy comes in and said, "Listen, if you pay a lifetime membership, if you pay a one-time, well, not a one-time, but if you pay $5,000 this year, $5,000 next year, $5,000 the year after, whatever, any car that you go to get on our lot will always be half price." What? You would sign up in a heartbeat in a minute.
Right.
You know, because you realize you're getting all the value for half the price.
Right.
And then they say, now, if you bring people, watch this. If you bring people to the lot and they buy the car, we're going to share the profit with you, 50%. Would you get excited? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But sometimes it takes a minute for that to click. And, you say, okay, because if you wear the product, just like you wear, you wear a beautiful brooch, or you wear a beautiful outfit, or you get your hair done, and somebody always asks you, who did your hair? Where'd you get that brooch? Where'd the outfit come from? Because they're going to go shopping. They're going to get that brooch. Then whoever you got to do your hair, they're going to get. So you might as well, when they look at, girl, why your face looks so flawless? That's an inroad.
Yeah. So listen, if you're looking for more and you want something else, most of my notes is for my team. And so we've already, met with them. So most of our notes are for them. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Okay, yeah. I need to say that this person, that person, the other. But if you want more and you need help getting there, or you're not sure how to get there, pay the $35. It's real easy. Mm-hmm. And then after that, you can make a decision on just how far you want to take it. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it clicks immediately. Sometimes it takes a few months. Mm-hmm. And sometimes you say, I'm not ready. Right. It doesn't mean that it's not a good opportunity. It just means that you might not have been ready at that time. Think about who you have to become to take your life to the place that you want to take it. If you are my age, if you're between 45 and 50, we're thinking a little bit differently now. We're preparing for a different season of life. Our children are older, most of us. Our children are older, and we're preparing for retirement. We're preparing for a different season in our life. Yeah. Like this season of my life, I'm not working the same way that I worked in my 20s. Mm-hmm. It's just different. I'm in a different place. I want something different. And if that's you, I can show you how to work this business however you want to work it. But if you are in your 20s, if you're 18 or older, and you have that fire, that passion, and you're ready to run and you're ready to hustle. I have heard several of those young women that by the time they were 19 or by the time they were 20, they had already earned their cars and were working. And by the time you get my age, you at a whole different place, right? I can show you how to do that too. You don't have to wait until you're 45. You can do it at 18. You can do it at 25.
The story I want to tell is I've heard at least several of the ladies when they were telling their testimony that when somebody was pursuing them and they told them no, but they came back and said, hey, and so they kept presenting the opportunity, and they said, had they just said no maybe one more time and missed out on an opportunity, their life would be totally different. But they were so glad that the person kept presenting the opportunity to them. And, every time they saw the opportunity, they saw it from a different light.
Right.
They saw it from a different place.
Yeah.
When you realize that I'm trying to offer you something that could possibly change your life forever.
Or give you that little thing that you want, and you get to choose what that thing is.
You're right. Exactly.
Yeah, go ahead, baby.
Yeah, I'll say as much or as little as you want to change your life.
Yeah, it's up to you what you want to do with what we're trying to share with you. Yeah. And when you decide what that is, then we're here to help you. We can help you do that. Like I was sharing the story about the single mom that was with us, and all she needed was she told me was $35 to put her kid in soccer, but she walked out that night with a $200 profit.
Hello.
You know, it's it's all about what you want, right? It's all about what you want. If you want a little bit, we can show you how to get a little bit.
Right.
If you want a lot, we can show you how to get a lot. But it's about what you put in it, is what you get out of it. I think that's it in a nutshell.
It is.
I really enjoyed seeing, and I think most of all hearing those stories of those women, and several of them were in college, have been doing so many other things. They have degrees. You got people that's highly educated.
Right.
You know, those that are masters at the homemakers, whatever it is, wherever you fall in that spectrum, there's a place for you in this business if you want it. And it's totally up to you to decide what that looks like.
Yeah.
Right?
Definitely,
so
definitely.
I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'll briefly go over this. What we do when we share about our power. The P stands for profit. You get a 50% profit if that's what you want. The O stands for opportunities. This business has given me so many opportunities, and I could share just this one slide with you. I could just stick on opportunities and show you picture after picture of the trips that we've taken, the different women that I've connected with, and share their different stories with you. Even the young men that's in our business. Right here, we give away a pink ice ring, and these little fellas had their ears pierced, so they got pink ice earrings. And that may not seem like a big deal to you, but it was a big deal to them. They are a part of our story and a part of our journey. When I got to my first seminar, and they had a place called the New Director Experience, and my mama was able to put my things on me for me to take pictures. That was so significant. From here, the opportunity to being voted Rookie of the Year in my national area, being able to travel to Dallas and to Charlotte and to San Antonio, and being able to speak in these different places and present from the front of the room, being able to travel and help women from all different cities and backgrounds. Also Boston, I need to add some pictures in here about the unit that we're building, the team that we're building over in Massachusetts. It's just so much that's out there for us. The W stands for your wants. What are the things that you want? The E is the e-commerce that my husband talked about. And then the R is the rewards and recognition that we get. Many of us, if you're anything like me, I don't work for rewards. But boy, let me tell you, being in a place and in an organization that does honor you and an organization that celebrates you, that's the word I'm thinking about. It's really nice to be celebrated. Okay. It is nice to be celebrated. And sometimes you don't know what you're missing because you ain't had it. Right. And so being able to do that, it was a blessing for me, being able to receive it. Let me say it that way. And I was looking for this slide I want to show you. And not only do we have the pink Cadillac, which most people know about, but we have 3 cars. I have the level 1 car, which is the Chevy Trax. The level 2 car is the Chevy Equinox. The level 3 car is the pink Cadillac. And all of you are familiar with my car. I did a whole photo shoot with my car because this is going to be my only first car. You know, by March, we'll be in the Equinox. Yeah. And so I wanted to remember the work of the first group that helped to get us to this place. Because one thing I've seen in my first year as a director is seasons change for people. So some of the people that come in to help you get started are not the same people that stay with you along the way, but we can still commemorate that and be fully present, you know, at those times, during the times that they were there. Yeah. So I'm gonna give it back to you, Troy, but I do want y'all to know that you can join for $35. If you're out of town, it'll be $125. I
don't have a whole lot, but I do have. It's just the completion of a thought that I had.
Okay,
I was go ahead. I just want you to know that success has no age limit.
That's right.
And what I mean by that is, you know, there was one young lady that probably hadn't had a license a year or two, 19 years old.
She's 18. The newest director was 18.
And driving, hello.
Yep.
So what are you saying? You know, your success is not determined by your age.
Nope.
Your success is determined by your drive, passion, and purpose.
That's right. Oh,
So
that's good.
So whatever you put in is what you're going to get out.
That's right.
So
well, that was it, baby.
Work hard from where you are right now.
Yeah.
And I promise you, the sky's the limit.
I love it. There is a quote. We'll end with this quote. Mary Kay says, if you're an entrepreneur planning to start your own company, I can't think of a better place to begin than by operating your business by the golden rule. Make this a high priority, never making a decision that contradicts the golden rule. Simply put, make sure that you're operating from a place of integrity. Mm-hmm. And when we do our business and when we share products, when we share this opportunity, we always try to share from a place of integrity with no manipulation and no pressure, because I only want to work with those people that want to work with me.
All right.
I only want customers that want me in their life, right? And so when you become a customer, you get me. If you become a consultant, you get me. You get me and Troy. Mm-hmm. And it's a better connection when we work with people that want to be with us and not people that feel like we've pressured them in any way.
In my country voice, you want to? If you want to.
If you want to, you can go to our website, marykay.com/Carmela Williams, and click sale.
That's right.
And the link will be right there. There's additional videos and resources there that give you a little bit more information. Or you can just simply message me, and then we can do a one-on-one conversation, and I can answer all of your questions for you. We have no quotas, no territories, no minimums, as long as you place that order once in 12 months. Listen, if you place one order a year, you're a consultant.
If you follow what she's telling you to do or what we say to do, it's like the ultimate cheat code.
Yeah.
And for those of you who've ever played any game and you understand about cheat codes, that it opens up doors and treasures and rewards and other stuff, that you hadn't seen, but you got to play. You got to participate.
You got to get in the game.
You got to get in.
You got to get in the game. We got some amazing things coming up this year. You can either go with us, you can watch us, and you can celebrate us. Why are you laughing?
You said you can either go with us or you can just keep watching.
That's okay.
But I don't want you just to watch. I want you to go with us.
We want you to
I want you to go with us. That's the thing, though. I don't want to get there, turn around, and be like, woulda, coulda, shoulda.
That's right. That's right. That's why we live, because we want you to go with us.
That's
husbands and wives get together. We have some husbands that join this business, and their wives are coming along. Like, it's not just for women. Mm-hmm. You come as a team. Let us show you how to work this business as a team, as a unit. We're here to help you much or as little.
What's up, James?
As you
want.
Brian. Oh, you remember the names of the fellas?
I'm calling them out.
Those are the husbands that he connected with.
Pastor Chris, what's up? I'm calling them out. That's right.
I love it.
I met Mark. Hello, Mark. Good.
That's right.
There you go. Who else I met?
He met a lot of people. So if you see me in a big crowd, y'all see me, but make me get out my seat, because I'm extremely introverted. I'll go to my table and talk to my people at my table. Troy was all over the room. He was all over the room. But it's okay. We work well together. Like, he gets to be him, I get to be me, and we still get to win.
That's right.
And that's what's beautiful about our marriage. It's healthy. He gets to be who he is. I get to be who I am. And together we pretty dynamic. And you can be a part of that. So listen, if you want more information on this opportunity, let me know, and we can be more specific with you. Answer your questions. Don't hold back. Ask your questions. We will answer your questions. We'll be honest with you, so that you can make an informed decision. The only thing and like I told the group we talked to earlier today, I like doing the pink sneak peek calls, because a lot of people make decisions based on what they think and based on what they heard, and it's not the truth. And so let me share with you the truth of this business. And if you have specific questions about numbers and things like that, I'll be glad to share it with you. It's no secret.
Right.
It's public information. And I'll share those details with you so that you can make an informed decision. So those of you that are my customers, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We have a goal this year. Quantum Leap is our theme from now to June it's our seminar year. June 30th ends our seminar year. And our goal is to make that quantum leap to get to pink Cadillac.
Hello.
So not only do we need consultants, but we need customers, and we appreciate our customers that enjoy our products, that enjoy our skincare, that uses it on a daily basis.
Right.
Don't run out. If you need something, you let me know, and I can ship it directly to your home. All right. So even if you can go to the website and you can click shop, and you can get the skincare that you need, or you can go and click sell, and then I can show you how to get your stuff at cost, plus take care of your family and friends.
Let me say this, and you can end how you want.
I've already ended it.
I felt like
3 times.
I felt like
What you felt like?
that I was in a room of so many successful people.
That's good.
That I had no alternative. That if I did nothing else but trip forward and fail, I would fall into success.
That's good.
I mean, it was oozing with success, oozing with the possibilities. You know, when you think about it, it's like there was so much success in that I came out with success dripping off of me.
Okay, Mr. Drip.
Then if I slip, I'll be successful.
Okay,
if I trip,
Drip.
I'll be successful. If somebody push me down, I'll be successful. No matter what, I'm gonna be successful.
I love it. I attract top women. I attract other MVPs to me.
All right.
I attract those who are successful. I attract those who want more. I attract those who are ready to run. I attract those who can see opportunities and seize opportunities. I attract those who don't feel like they got to push somebody down in order to go up. I attract other believers. I attract amazing people to me. Awesome. I attract trendsetters. Yes. I attract trailblazers. I attract those people to me who know that through Christ we can do all things. I attract those who are not envious. I attract those who are ready to get to the next level. I attract those who understand the power of collaboration. I attract people to me and to the legacy unit that's ready for more, because we are the more and we're bringing the more, and you're going to watch God do more through us. If you are one of those people, I would love to have you in our unit. We love you guys. Good night.
Come on.
Good night, y'all.